Hi everyone, my name is Orsi, aka Rocky, and welcome to Phoenix Focus Studio. As requested, today I'm going to talk about Diana Ankudinova's voice and sound. I hope I said her name correctly. I already heard about Diana, but now, this time, I actually went through more songs, more videos, interviews, so I did a little bit of background check. This is not the first time, obviously, that I hear her or I'm going to listen this video. On the contrary, I wanted to listen as many times as possible, every little bit, to give you a very proper analysis about her voice and sounds. So, the two favorite songs actually I loved was obviously the Wicked Game and Dernier Dance, the French song, which I also actually teach, so that's why I was very curious. Okay, so let's go through the song. I'm very, very excited. And let's see what's happening here. Okay. Okay. All right, okay. So the very first time actually I've heard her singing, that was a little bit scary to me when I heard this deep voice. So I've here we're talking about a very simple chest voice, chest sounds, and falsetto. So she plays with chest voice and falsetto. She switches into both. So when it comes to this amazing timbre or sound she has, my first question was that okay, whether she has it naturally or she creates. When I mean as creates, what I meant is that does she do certain things in her throat, like changes the shape, play with the voice box in order to create this sound. So I was always checking very, very closely her neck, because this is a sound actually that you can create whether you don't have this. You can create if you're lowering your larynx a little bit, like this, a tiny bit. When actually she did this, sorry, she sang this part. This somebody. Hold on. Somebody like you. This is a little bit, a tiny bit, reminded me of Shakira, just the approach. The difference is actually that Shakira constantly keeping this sound. This is it. But and when she does it, when Shakira does it, that's the space is very small inside. But when she does it, it's rich and opened and deep, and it's just beautiful. So yes, so when I actually lowering my larynx, I can create a similar sound like somebody like you, somebody. You can actually hear that. Here, there's a little bit smaller space, but later on it opens up. So let's keep doing. Somebody like you. Same thing. So it's a little bit smaller, keeping the space quite small. Somebody, to get this sound. Oh, sorry, and basically what I forgot to say. So when I went too close to actually checking her neck, it was because, like I said, you can create this sound if you're lowering your larynx a little bit, but she doesn't do that. So no, she can definitely create the sound, because she obviously changes the sounds to a lighter one, to a deeper one, but it's quite a natural way, I would say, this sound to her. I watched her videos when she was much younger, like 13 years old, as I was informed she's 17 now. So when she was, so her voice obviously changed a lot, because if she's 13, then she's 17. In the age of 16, we go through puberty, which is usually more difficult for guys, because guys' voice changes more than girls. But her voice changed as well. So she had she could, if you listen the video when she was 13 and she sang, you could kind of discover or develop that the beginning of this timbre, but not as much as this. Here, this voice just like grew and opened up. Yeah, like tremendously. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's quite amazing actually how she again connects the lower, the chest, and the falsetto. How she switch the two registers. That's one of my favorite thing actually in singers. I like it to do this. Yeah, she did a song actually, like a yodel song when she was in this similar show, and yeah, it's the kind of the same technique. It's very gentle, very soft. It's beautiful. It's beautiful how she does that. So very nice technique. Obviously, how she goes from one register into another. But again, it's emotions, 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 which I always talk about. Sorry, let's go to the deep part. Oh my goodness. This is absolutely outstanding. And again, it's not just the technique. Again, I always say that the technique is something that we can learn. Anyone can learn. And technique is something that gets the attention of the audience, but the emotional bond, or the emotions, are the one that creates the bond between the audience and the singer. What's coming from this beautiful woman, I would say, Diana, this is just, it's beautiful. Yeah. So when she started to build or open this timbre, at the same time, she started to express and release the whatever it's inside of her. In an interview, she said that whenever she sings a song, she kind of tried to leave that emotion in what's in the song, and then when the song is finished, she just forgets everything. It's very interesting, because obviously either she's an amazing actress or she can relate with the song. Singing, when you sing and you act, that's different when you actually relate with the song. I always ask or encourage my students to actually open up more, and forget acting, because this is music, this is singing, this is the expression of who you are. So it's not a rocket science. It's about your emotions. It's about to express, because that gets the audience. And I cannot believe that she cannot relate with this at some level, even if she's 17. And I would say that a 17 years old child, or a woman, or a girl, I don't even know what to say. Maybe they don't even know these kind of emotions and feelings. I'm not sure anymore. I used to say the same thing, but when you express, when you are on stage, when you're an artist, you are in the flow. When I used to be on stage, sometimes I just opened up and I'd let the source coming through me, or God, or universe, or whatever actually you can say. I just open up. I was literally a channel, and that's what she does. And the same thing when Dimash sings. These singers, know how to becoming the channel of a higher power, source, God, universe, whatever you can actually relate with. And same thing when it comes to her. And also what's really got me, that people are literally starving for this kind of energy, this kind of quality of skill, talent, vibe, and people are just literally becoming obsessed or crazy about them, and the whole world needs this kind of quality. I feel the same when I listen to Dimash, that I was just listening them and they go really, really deep. They go dig into deep inside of you, because we need this. We starve for this kind of quality, and I really hope God just give us more, go more like this. So yes, so I'm sorry, I was like I was got carried away by this amazing performance. Yes, so singing wise, she uses chest and falsetto. That's the main thing actually used. She plays with the timbre of the lower sounds. Even here, when she went from chest into falsetto with this deeper timbre, she changed the sound of the falsetto as well. In the beginning, she kept this very light, feminine sound, but here she not just changed the low notes, she changed the falsetto, the sound of the falsetto. So amazing. All right, and here comes actually one of my favorite parts. Here, this is the only time when I felt like that she lost the projection a little bit, projection or power. When I say projection is also one of my favorite topics to teach, because projection, I call projection the law of the least effort, which means when you project the sound into the right place inside your oral cavity, that creates the power. It's never about the physical approach, it's never about the physical push. We don't do that. When you try to create volume and power with physical push, that's when the problem happens, and you find your limits. But when you're able to project the sound, there are no limits, and you can be powerful and loud so easily. And this was the only time when I felt like, oh, I would love to hear what's happening if she's able to project this lower sound even more. I show you what I mean. She was like, hold on. Okay, what's the note here? I'm sorry. So she went more to a and it was a little bit airy. So the placement went back a bit. You can even hear it. And here I would have brought the projection a bit more, or the placement a bit forward, like and you can hear how loud it became immediately, instead of or it's still low, but it's louder and it's projected. And I didn't use more power, I just projected more the sound. I brought everything more forward, and it's still beautiful. Don't make me wrong, it's absolutely beautiful. But I would love to hear how she does it if she brings a bit more forward, because every sound has a different vibration, different frequency, and it moves different things in us. And with this timbre, with this deep timbre, if she brings a bit more forward and project it out, oh my goodness, I would have loved how she does it. But I really hope she's going to sing this song more and more times live, because this would be actually fantastic if I can hear this deep sound coming more forward and just move more things in us. Anyway, sorry, it was just me, but apart from that, absolutely, that's an outstanding performance. Even here, so she went back a bit more, in a lighter, softer approach, and could have been I would say, this is again my opinion, could have been a bit more cathartic, the end. But again, it's just my opinion. Still beautiful. That's absolutely a choice of the singer. That's why actually the live performance is always different. There is no two same live performance because it depends on your emotions, how you feel, how you can express. But whether you are happier that day or a bit more sad, a bit more upset or whatever. So that's why every performance, live performance is different. So it was still, yeah, in general, beautiful chest, falsetto, deeper timbre. So if you work a little bit just lowering your larynx, you can get a similar approach when she does it. That's her sound. That's very natural. We can work this out, but that's a very unique sound, and that's why we love her. That's her sound. So you can create a similar sound, but creating the same emotions and sounding like this, that's a different question. But we don't want to copy anybody else. We want to bring the best out of ourselves, our skills, whatever we got from God. So thank you very much. I really hope that it helped you to understand a little bit more of this sound and Diana's voice. If you have more requests of any other incredible singers, please hit me with your best shot, because I'm quite excited now just listening and analyzing these wonderful singers. So thank you very much. If you have any questions, please pause below the video or go to phoenixfocusstudio.com if you are interested in lessons or consultation. Thank you very much, and see you in the next video. If you are someone who has no chance to take one-to-one lessons for any reasons, you can join our membership site, where you can get a lifetime access for audio, video exercises, instructions, explanations, and not only the exercises, you can find the audio files which you can use every single day till the rest of your life. You can ask as many questions as you want from me, from your vocal coach, about any technique, any song, any band, any singer. You find the link below the video, so you can start your training even today. Thank you very much, and see you soon.